Hey guys, it's Monday, so another weekly rotation video. We'll go over the fragrances I wore last week, starting with Sunday through Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to theme this one yet. Maybe a luxury rotation, -2, something like that. Or all niche, -2 niche. I don't know. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and dive into this. Welcome to the Fragrance Wardrobe. Last Sunday, I think it was cool because I did wear a cool weather scent. I wore one from Maison Margiela replica line. It's my favorite from the line. It is Jazz Club. Love Jazz Club so much. This one, think tobacco and booze. So kind of like a cigar type of tobacco with the rum in here. It's boozy. You get the tobacco. It's great. They replicate the Jazz Club like scent very, very well with this one. You get a great longevity. I get like 8 hours of longevity with this. And the projection's pretty good as well. So heavier you spray, the more you're going to project. You can fill a room with this if you spray a little too much. But yeah, all in all, great cool weather scent. Very warm, rich tobacco, booze. Great combination. Probably my favorite combination in fragrance. And on Monday, I think it was still pretty cool, so I went with one from Nishane. I went with Fan Your Flames. This one I picked up before it started, I guess, turning cool, like end of the summer. And finally getting to kind of work it into the rotation a little bit as the weather's beginning to turn a little bit. And this one, it's great fragrance. So Nishane, niche company. And what you get out of here, you get a boozy coconut with like a smoky thing going on. So you get the rum, it's pretty boozy. There's some tobacco in here. You get that smoky nuance with it, a little bit of coconut. Great fragrance. Yeah, this I think probably plays the best at like early fall, like end of summer, early fall, depending on the climate in which you live. For me, it would probably be like early to mid fall, because of the coconut, still giving you those like little traces of summertime, but with the tobacco, the rum, the smokiness, giving you that fall type of scent. So really good fragrance. I mean, just incredibly constructed. Yeah, this stuff is really good. So you can get these fairly cheap on Kingdom Fragrances. I think I paid about $100 for this one. Performance on it, great longevity, like all day long it will last. And projection, again, more you spray, the more you're going to project, and you get like a good couple of hours of projection with this one. Tuesday, I stuck with Nishane and I went with Honeytrap. This is going to be in a video tomorrow for like a vanilla fragrance video. This thing is really good. So you could probably wear this a little bit in like warmer weather than you can Fan Your Flames, but it's still like going to be a cool weather scent. You have green notes, you have cardamom, you have vanilla. Smells great. So when I first spray this one, I get almost a creamsicle type of scent with it, almost like a little bit of an orangey thing with the vanilla. And then as it begins to dry down, those green notes come up, and it almost like, I don't know, it makes me think of like a green dreamsicle, maybe like one that has some lime or something like that in it. The vanilla, incredible. This thing is probably one of my favorite vanilla scents. Yeah, and it is worth like every penny. Again, I think I got this one at Kingdom Fragrances. I think I've gotten all of my Nishanes from him, and they're always like $100. So great prices. And just like Fan Your Flames, Honeytrap is going to give you all day performance. I spray it in the morning, I don't have to reapply. And the projection, I just continue to catch wafts of it all day long. So this thing performs really well. Wednesday, I wore this one to work. This is going to be from Yves Saint Laurent. It is the 2021 La Nuit de l'Homme release, Bleu Electrique. This fragrance is a little bit like, I don't know, I blind bought it from Macy's because they had like a deal of the day. I got this thing for like $45, which is just a great deal, and I'm glad I got it. But at the same time, I thought I was going to get maybe like that La Nuit de l'Homme DNA, maybe like with some blue type of stuff going on, kind of like they did with L'Homme Le Parfum last year. But to be honest, this is almost like a carbon copy of the original La Nuit de L'Homme. I don't get a whole lot of changes. I mean, maybe there's a little bit more added freshness up top, but for the most part, this thing, especially the dry down, it smells, to me anyway, on my skin, just like the original La Nuit de L'Homme. So then I'm thinking, well, hopefully it's going to have like better performance, because we all know La Nuit de L'Homme has not good performance. So I'm like, sprayed it on, and a little bit lackluster there as well. So about 6 hours, which, I don't know, it's probably about an hour longer than the original La Nuit de L'Homme, but I mean, it smells good and everything. I don't know. I wish they would have done something a little bit different with the DNA. So, not a bad fragrance. If you can find it for a deal, definitely get it for a deal. Don't pay retail for this. I don't think it's really worth it, especially if you have the original La Nuit de L'Homme. If you don't have the original, by all means, grab this one. Thursday, hopefully you saw my full review of this one. It's from FSMQ Fragrances, and it is Honeytrap. Honeytrap smells absolutely phenomenal. This thing, oh, it's so good. So you do get like a tobacco, but it's going to be a fresh type of thing going on. You have some sandalwood, some vanilla, sweet lavender in here. It's aromatic. It lasts all day. This thing just smells incredible. Very classy, elegant type of scent. The name Honeytrap comes from like the term that, I guess, from spies or whatever, they'll lay like that seductive honey trap to lure in whatever they're trying to lure in. So that one, I think the name is fitting for the fragrance, because it is one of those where you smell it, you just have to keep smelling it, and if somebody's like wearing this around you, you are going to really enjoy the way they smell. So people will enjoy the way you smell. Very, very good. It released on Friday, and you can get these. So good. And 100 mil, 50 mil, and 2 mil decants. So definitely check out the website, FSMQ Fragrances. I'll link them in the description of the video if you want to check them out. Honeytrap, I think, is probably going to be, I think Honeytrap is probably like their best release from the house yet. They have 4 right now, and they just crushed it with this one. Very, very good fragrance. Friday, hopefully you saw my video last week on my first impression of this one. This one I picked up at the Scent Room in Dallas. If you've never been to the Scent Room in Dallas, go. It's really cool. Great experience. Tons of niche fragrances to choose from. And I walked away with BDK Gris Charnel. This thing is phenomenal as well. This thing smells so good. So there's a really nice vetiver in here. The vetiver, a little bit woody, maybe a little bit earthy. You have some iris going on. I think there's some sandalwood going on as well. Smells incredible. This is like perfect for the fall, but it's like a very elegant type of scent. It's very like elegant, sophisticated, that type of thing. It's just luxury in a bottle. It smells great. If you haven't tried out Gris Charnel from BDK, definitely get yourself a decant. Order a decant from somewhere. Give it a shot. You might like it. Yeah, this one really has me hooked now. This is my first BDK in the collection, and I'm probably going to add some more. I'm very impressed with Gris Charnel, so I'm definitely going to want to add some more BDK into my collection at some point, because this one knocked my socks off, and the performance on it is pretty good. I get about 7 hours, about 7 hours longevity. Projection, you know, it's again a little more you spray kind of thing, but it's not going to project super heavily. Like I said, it's kind of one of those sophisticated luxury scents where it's not going to like push out and offend people. People are going to have to be like in your area to pick you up. So really nice scent. Okay, last but not least, Saturday. Am I on Saturday? I am on Saturday. Saturday, I wore one from Parfums de Marly. It is Percival. Percival is really good. So I had to work all day Saturday, and dealing with customers, all of that. I wanted to go with something pretty mass appealing, and Percival is exactly that. It's very mass appealing. Think Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. think Mont Blanc Legend, and you will get Percival. It is like the niche version of those fragrances, and it smells like an updated niche luxury quality of those scents. So it's really, really nice. A huge compliment factor, like enormous. Almost every time I wear this, somebody comments and tells me I smell good, or somebody asks me what I'm wearing. And Saturday at work, no different. I did get complimented and asked what I was wearing. And I'm like, Percival from Parfums de Marly. Something that we don't even carry at the store. But it is nice to pull those compliments. So if you're looking for a compliment getting niche fragrance, Parfums de Marly Percival will get those compliments. So really good scent. And the longevity on this is about 7 hours. I get about 7 hours out of it, which is better than Legend. And the projection, heavier you go, the more you're going to project. And I don't know, I use like a handful of sprays on me, so like I have like a nice little bubble going on. And yeah, great fragrance. Alright guys, that was my weekly rotation for last week. I don't know, was that like week 41 I think? I can't even remember. But yeah, that's what I wore last week. All great fragrances. Nothing that I didn't like. It was one of those like really fun fragrance weeks for me. Hopefully this might turn you on to a new fragrance or two. Do let me know in the comments what you wore last week. Did we match on anything? Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.